Hi guys, Jono Armstrong here. First of all, thanks very much for buying this product through my link, and as promised I'm going to show you exactly how I managed to rank my YouTube videos on the first page of Google. For example, if you type in Commission Resurrection Review, which is where you might have bought this product, you can see here my video is number 3. If you type in Commission Resurrection Bonus, my video is number 2. And if you type in Commission Resurrection, it is number 3. If you type in Vlidu Review, my video is number 1 and also number 3. So in this tutorial I'm going to tell you exactly what I did to be able to get these kind of results. Now in 2017, one of the best ways to boost your rankings on YouTube is to use Web 2.0s, and some of you might already know this, but a lot of people are actually doing this wrong, because a Web 2.0 on its own, it doesn't really have that much link juice. It doesn't really boost your videos that much with that kind of a backlink, because it's brand new. It doesn't have any kind of page authority. So you really want to be using what's called expired Web 2.0s, and what these are well, if you don't know what a Web 2.0, it's places like Tumblr, WordPress, Blogspot. It's any kind of website that's owned by a company or owned by somebody else, where you can get your little piece of it. So for example, Tumblr is a massive website, and then you can have your own little blog on Tumblr. So this is a Web 2.0, and an expired Web 2.0 is it's basically somebody's Tumblr or somebody else's WordPress or Blogspot that they registered a few years ago, and it's just become inactive because they haven't been using it, or it's been suspended or something like that. So and during the time that they've been using it, obviously because it's been up there for a few years and they've been posting content on it, then it's been getting what's called page authority from Google. And basically it's a trust thing that Google has with the page, because it's seen that there's been content that's posted on it, and it's been up there for a while, so it gives it what's called a page authority. When you make a brand new Tumblr, it doesn't have any page authority, so you want to be using expired Web 2.0s. You can find these on your own. It does take a lot of time, and you do need some tools to do it. It takes a long time actually, so you need to know what you're looking for. So what I do is I go to Fiverr, and here's one one of the gigs that I used. It's $20, and it gives you 5 expired WordPress blog pages with a page authority of 30 and above. And these are really powerful. If you get a link from something that's a page authority of 30 or above, it's a very strong link. So it really helps to boost up your videos up to the top of YouTube. So he's given me 5 expired WordPresses for $20. You can also go to a place called SEO Clerks, which is seo.clerk.com. You can do a search for it there. I also just found one on Conquer, which is conquer.io. I'll leave a link for it in the description below. This one here, so for $15 he will register 20 mixed expired Web 2.0 pages for you, and they've got a page authority of 27 plus. So this is a really good gig to go for. For $15 you get 20 of these. So what you do once you've got these expired Web 2.0s, you need to first of all get a VPN. I think that there's one that's called Hide My Ass. I think it's free. You can use that if you don't already have one. I'm using one called Pure VPN. You don't have to use this one. There's plenty of them out there. And what this does is it changes your IP address, because for every one of these 20 WordPress sites or Tumblrs or whatever he's going to give you, let's say he gives you 3 WordPress sites, you need to be accessing these WordPress sites from a different IP. So that's why you need a VPN or some kind of thing that changes your IP address each time. And then what you want to do, if you're on a Windows computer, is you press the Windows button and R, and then you type in firefox.exe and then -p. And what this does is it allows you to create a new profile in Firefox, and it gives you a whole new clean browser without any cookies or history. You could also just delete the cookies and the browser history on your browser, but I have a lot of passwords and stuff saved on my browser. I don't really want to get rid of them, so this is what I do. So you open up Firefox, you create a new profile. Here's one that I created from one of my WordPress sites, so I'll open that one up now. No, don't want to do that. So go to WordPress, and this will bring up one of the 5 sites that I ordered from Fiverr before. And then if I go to my site, I'll show you one of the links that I put up for a product review that I did on Commission Resurrection, a YouTube video, the one that I just showed you before, actually. So posts and pages, last 30 days, here we go, Commission Resurrection, review post, beep beep boop. So what I did for this is I just wrote a paragraph including a lot of juicy keywords for the keywords that I wanted to rank for this video. So in this case, Commission Resurrection Review. And then I did an anchor text for Commission Resurrection Review, and I dropped my link for my YouTube video in there. And then I also embedded the video on the page as well. To do that, let me see if I can do it for you. Hang on. Yeah, here we go. So you're just going to basically put a new post. If you don't know how to do a blog post, you just create a new post, write in your paragraph, and then under here you would highlight this, go to the link, and then you'll see I've got my YouTube link in there. So you'd copy the link that you wanted from YouTube. Let's just bring it up here. Okay, so you would go to share, you would copy this link right here, and then you would go to your WordPress site where you're doing the post, and you would paste that in where the URL was. Okay, and then you've got the embed there. Now this does take a while if you want to do it one by one, because after you've posted it, then you need to close it down. Just leave it. You need to close it down. You need to disconnect your VPN. You'd need to connect to a new IP, reconnect, and then go back to Firefox and open it, create a new profile for a new WordPress site. So for WordPress 6, and then you could open that. I don't actually have anything on there, but let's go to my WordPress 4. So and then you'd have to open it up again, go through the whole process of copy and pasting the article and copy and pasting the links again. So it's a bit time consuming. And what I actually do to do this all at once is I have a software called SindLab. Now there are other softwares out there that are similar to this, but this is by far the cheapest. There's another one called SindWire, there's another one called OnlyWire, and there's also a software called IFTTT, which is actually free, but I think you're limited to the amount of WordPress sites you can put on there and blog spots and the rest of it. So I use this software called SindLab. I'll put a link to it in the description below if you want to check it out, and it just saves me a hell of a lot of time. So what I would do is, first of all, I would add each of the new accounts. So let's say I ordered 5 from Fiverr, then I would go in here, add an account, and once again, if you do end up buying this, or you do end up buying SindWire or another kind of syndication software, remember that when you go to register these accounts on SindLab, you need to do it with an IP and a new browser that you have associated with the account that you bought. So otherwise, if you do it all from the same IP, then it'll mess it up. It'll recognize that you have all of these WordPress accounts and they all belong to you, because I think you're only allowed to have one per person. So if you register it from different IPs on a new browser on a clean browser, then you can get away with adding as many as you can. So make sure that when you do add it to SyndLab or SyndWire or IFTTT, then you do it with a new IP and in a clean browser. So anyway, once I get all of my accounts added there, then I make a campaign, and so I'd call my campaign, actually I'll just do one here. I'll do one right now. I do a tiered campaign. If you don't know what tiered link building is, it's pretty complex SEO stuff, but it's another thing that can really help your rankings. So let's call it Commission Resurrection 2 all at once. Okay, so I'm gonna put my first tier, I'm gonna put my top tier. This is all of my expired WordPress sites that I bought, all of the top, the high page authority sites I put in the top tier. Tier 2 is they're Web 2.0s that I've actually registered myself, and they're pretty new, and the page authority isn't very good, but still I've got them in there. Tier 3, I've got some expired Twitter accounts, and I think there's some Tumblrs in there as well. So Tier 3 will point links towards Tier 2, and Tier 2 will point links towards Tier 1. So Tier 1 is getting boosted by the Tier 2 links, and Tier 2 is getting boosted by the Tier 3 links. So when it comes to the Tier 1 links, they're extra juicy, which will be pointing towards my YouTube video and give it that much of an extra boost. Okay, so back to SyndLab. I've got 3 different options here. I got a social editor, which is going to be my Twitter accounts. So I need to keep this short because Twitter, you can only have a certain amount of characters in there. So I'm just gonna copy this bit here, and I'm gonna drop in my YouTube link, which is this one, and I'll put it in there. The blog editor, this is for all of my WordPress sites, my Blogger accounts, and all of those kind of blog web 2.0s. So I'm gonna put the title as Commission Resurrection. Tags, I'm not gonna put anything in the tags. And then I'm just gonna copy this, paste it in there, because I don't think anybody actually reads these Web 2.0s, to be honest, but I just use them for the juice, and to make sure that Google to make sure that Google sees that I'm not spamming, which I am, I guess. I need to make it readable, which it is. So I'm gonna break up this paragraph here and put watch my Commission Resurrection review here, and then I'm gonna hyperlink this to my YouTube video. So put a link in there, insert link, right, and then I got the video embed, which is this one. I'll show you where to get that from. If you go to your YouTube video and you click share, and then you click on the right, and you get this embed link. So go back to here, video embed, paste that in. Bookmark editor, this is like bookmarking sites, which I joined a few of them, so I'll just quickly put that in there. Put a title in, copy paste some random mumbo jumbo, put that in there, and click save. Oh, I need to do the tags. Okay, Commission Resurrection. Okay, that'll do. And the tags in this one, Commission Resurrection. Okay, so hopefully that'll save. And now what this will do, it will blast it out to every single blog site that I've registered for, and every single Twitter account, every single Tumblr account. And look, these are all of the sites that I have. So you got WordPress, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Tumblrs, LiveJournal, Facebook, couple of Twitters, and the list goes on. And then there's a load of bookmarking sites here as well as LinkedIn. I registered a few of these on my own, and I also just went to Fiverr and found a gig that registered like 30 different Web 2.0s, and I just added them to it. So that's all I do. I just add them to SyndLab, hit enter, and it just blasts them all out. And if we go to reports, I'll show you the one that's actually finished. Here we go. So this is already done. Commission Resurrection 2. Let's just go to my Blogger account, click on open. Let's have a look. There it is. So this is what I just created before. It's all in there. So this is a link to my YouTube video. What you want to do after you've done all of this is you go to your most powerful Web 2.0s. So in this case, the 5 Web 2.0 accounts that I bought from Fiverr before, and you go to view, you copy the link, and then you would go to this link here, which is google.com/webmasters/tools/submit-URL. And what this does is it indexes the links to the pages that you've just created, because otherwise it might take a few days for Google to actually do that. So you need to manually paste each one of these links in one by one to get it instantly indexed by Google. And then when you go back to your video, you'll have a there's a plugin called vidIQ. It's free. Basically it plugs into Chrome here, and then when you go to YouTube, you can see all of the people that are linking to your account. I don't know why this is, but before there was like 10 or 15, so I'm not sure where they've gone, but I still have my Twitter links in there, and that happens when you index them. They should show up. So yeah, that's basically what I do to get my videos on the first page of YouTube. It works a lot better for videos that doesn't have that much competition. Like for this one, there's only 592 results. This one, there's 20,500. I'm still on there. So it does depend on how much competition you've got, but generally nobody else is linking doing backlinks to their video unless it's in a really competitive niche and they really know what they're doing. So this is just an affordable way to be able to do it. If you don't want to buy the software, you can scrape expired Web 2.0s on your own, but as far as I don't know how to do it, but as far as I do know, you do need some software to be able to do that. The other option is to go to Fiverr and buy some backlinks. Now these ones aren't particularly that good because they might not be high page authority sites. It does say high authority, but it might be domain authority, which is any kind of Web 2.0 site is a high domain authority. It's the page authority that you really need to look for. So some of these gigs might not be that good. You can see that if you do have SyndLab with over 100 high page authority accounts, you can start charging for services like this. See, this guy is charging $250 for 100 blog posts on a high page authority sites. So yeah, you can get some decent gigs on here, but they're not really that good. So what I've done is I just bought a load of expired Web 2.0s. I've put them all onto SyndLab. Yeah, I did spend a little bit of money buying them in the first place, but these are things that I can use over and over and over and over again for every single video that I've got. So in the long term, it's a saving for me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Sorry it's turned out to be a little bit long, but if you want to visit my website, it's jono-armstrong.com, and you can subscribe to my email list, and I can send you some more tips and tricks But for now, thanks very much for listening. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.